another one of my projects. As you know, you've probably seen on Facebook and Instagram, I got myself a new work truck. So I'm doing some new things to a new truck that hasn't been done. So one of my projects was I changed the oil that was, man, it was like almost black. And I put a new air filter in and cleaned that all out. And I don't know, I did something else. But anyways, this other thing is this cabin air filter. All right, so the cabin air filter is up underneath there. I don't know if you can see it. It's this black filter right there. It is. See that black filter right there. Okay, so what happens is that GM, they sealed that and they didn't put a filter in there, and it really gets gunked up and ugly in there. So okay, so I saw on YouTube that you cut that out, and then now they make a retrofit filter to go in there, plus they make this cap that goes on there. So anyways, see that this kick plate cover is held on by a screw there, and a screw there. But the problem is this one is way back underneath that dash. There's no way. I tried for a long time. It almost cut all my fingers up and everything. And this goes way back up underneath there. So what I did was I took my Sawzall. I tried with a hacksaw by hand. That didn't work. So I took my Sawzall with a blade and I cut that right off, and then I could jerk it out. These I took out. Okay. So then the next thing is I cleaned out the cabin air filter. So the new one is in there right now. Where is it? There it is. It's new one's in there now. So they charge you $30 for this kit that has this plastic cap that goes on there. So I said, okay, I got you. So I got my painter's stick. See that painter stick? I painted black on that side, and I put some foam on there. I got some spray adhesive, put some foam on there, and what happens is, let me get this out of the way here, is that this fits. There's a slot back up in here. Fits right in the slot, and I got the screw that goes in this part here. Whoops, let me get it in there. Come on now. I'm smarter than the average dog here. I can do this. Okay, so I take my Phillips and I just screw that up in there. It was kind of a hard thing to get that. I had to use my Dremel saw to get up in there. It was pretty hard, and then I had to use a carpet blade knife, which is really sharp and strong. And I still got some pieces of that plastic there that I vacuumed out, but I guess I didn't do a very good job right there. And there you go. That saved me 30 bucks. So now all I got to do is put this back on, screw it on, and I'm done. So let me show you on the other side my other project. Of course, there's all my Navy stuff. See that? Navy plate. So the other thing I found out is that it's got a really stiff suspension. It's just like a truck. It's on a truck frame, the Escalade ESV. Okay, so when I put my keys in there and I go over a bump or something, all that would, let me see, would bang. It'd bang against this plastic stuff. So I went, oh man, what did I do with that stuff? Anyways, I went to Home Depot, and this guy recommended that there's got some adhesive pieces, like they go underneath your the legs on your chairs in your kitchen or your living room, so they don't, or even your living room, so it doesn't scratch your hardware floor. So anyways, I made some pieces and cut it to fit. It's really hard to see. There you go. To fit all around these places were my keybob. I got two keybobs now. I got one for the Honda, and I got one for the Escalade, and they bang around in here when you go over some bumps. So right now I've got a a putty knife, just holding that in there so it glues, it stays real tight, and well, it sets up and stays there. So anyways, that's my projects that I'm doing right now on my new truck, my Escalade. And so let's see what's up next. Well, I'm going to change out in a couple weeks. I'm going to change out the serpentine belt and the AC belt. So that's going to be another big thing. The AC belt is way underneath, and I saw a video where a guy took some wire ties and tied that on there while he cranked over the crank and pulled the belt on as he used a ratchet and a socket and cranked it and pulled it on that way. So that's going to be my next project. So also I changed, well, let me show you real quick under the hood. This car has got some amazing stuff on it. So let me get these keys in here. Okay, so it's a 6.2 liter and it's got a 6-speed transmission. Man, it just rolls really nice. This is a Fortec engine. So in here it has I put a new cabin air filter, an air intake filter in here. And look at this, it's got this gauge on here that tells you when it's been plugged up and needs to be changed, which is cool. And on the battery here, it has an indicator of how many volts you got. I got 18.88 volts. So man, this has got some really cool stuff on it. So right here is come on, catch up with me. Hope it didn't lock up on me. Come on, the picture's locked up. Darn.